And next, we go to dimensions. It is a very simple concept, but yet it is quite important in checking whether the formula we are using is correct or not. For example, this is an expression of x plus 2y. So if we assume that y has a unit of cm and x also has the same unit cm, then we call this dimension number 1, the first dimension. That means it only has a linear unit or linear measurement. What about this one? 1/2 times a times b. If this is the unit of a is meter and b is also meter, then if we multiply a by b, then we get meter square. That means we can call this a quadratic measurement. It simply implies that it is an area. It involves an area, and we call this dimension number 2. It has the second dimension. And next, here we have 4/3 pi r cubed. And if again this is in the unit of cm, and then r cube will give the unit of cm cube, and that means we have a cubic measurement. That means it has the dimension number 3, the third dimension. But you can also see that we have a pi constant here. Pi has no unit because it is just the ratio of the circumference of a circle to the diameter, which is 3.1416 and so on. So the unit will be in cm cube, and therefore it has a cubic measurement or the third dimension. And finally, this one, square root of a squared plus b squared. Let's assume that it is in meters. And therefore, after we take square and then add up the two terms, we have the midterm, the unit meter square. But finally, we need to take the square root. Therefore, it will become a linear measurement. And it has only dimension 1, the first dimension. So this concept of dimension helps us to distinguish some formula. For example, 2 pi r and pi r squared. We have two formula, 2 pi r and pi r squared. What if we just forget, we get mixed up these two formula? Which one is for finding the circumference, and which one is for finding the area of a circle? We can simply inspect or check the unit or the dimension, since this is of the second dimension, and this is only of the first dimension, and therefore this will be the area of the circle, and this will be the circumference of a circle.